Okay, there used to be a man when I was a boy that lived up near Trails End. His name was Cyrus Huffman. Some people call him Grinder. His name was Cyrus Huffman, and Cyrus loved to exaggerate. And he never. Some people tell a lie, and hurt somebody. Cyrus never told a lie that was going to hurt anybody. It was just some figment of his imagination out there that he wanted people to share. So he used to say he lived over across the creek along Jack's Mountain. He had a farm, not much of a farm, but anyhow, he used to tell people that on his farm, I bet you remember me telling this about the hoop snakes, do you? Do you, Levi?
I don't think I do.
Okay. He used to tell people about these doggone hoop snakes he had over there. And what determined if they were hoop snake? If they were hoop snake, in the morning, down in the valley, they'd start to crawl all day long. They'd crawl up the hill on his farm. Until nighttime, they were up at the top of the hill. And then what they'd do was they'd put the end of their tail in their mouth, and that formed a hoop. And then they'd roll, and they'd roll all the way down the hill to the valley. Next morning, start crawling. That was day after day. That's what hoop snakes do, according to Cyrus. Well, anyhow, these hoop snakes he talked about, and he was the only farmer around that had them, so he was unique in that respect. Most people didn't have them. He had hoop snakes, and he said, you really got to be careful, because he said, hoop snakes are deadly. He said, they're really deadly. He said, don't fool with them. And in order to tell how deadly a hoop snake was, he said one night he was up in the hayfield on the hill, and he said he had a fork, and he was forking some hay around, and he said he saw those hoop snakes up at the top of the hill, and he said he saw them getting their tails in their mouth, and he said it started to rain, and he said he knew what was coming. He didn't want to be out in the rain, but he certainly didn't want hit with a hoop snake. So he took the fork, punched it in the ground, and he took off for the barn all he could run. And these hoop snakes were rolling down over. And he said, they rolled down the hill, and he says, I got out of the way. And he said, they never hit me. But he said, would you believe that the next morning, that fork that I stuck in the ground, he said, one of those hoop snakes rubbed it on the way down, and he said it wilted the handle off that fork.